Hello there, Jeya. Okay, well done for taking action and writing these essays. Let's have a look at your work. One of the pivotal advantages, be careful, pivotal advantages? Actually, sorry, I'm starting at the wrong point, aren't I? But pivotal advantages is not the usual phrase. One of the key advantages is the usual collocation that we would have there. Let's move on. It has been said that many people benefit. We can't say getting benefit. Many people benefit while traveling globally. Okay, so if we're saying while traveling globally, that actually means that when they're on the plane, in the air, traveling globally, that they're benefiting from it. And I don't think that's what we wanted to say. But we could have said when they travel globally. And if we say it like that, that means that they benefit, like maybe when they're up in the air on the aeroplane, but also, and more logically, they benefit while they're in the country, in the foreign country. For example, they might benefit from the sun, they might benefit from the cheap prices, whatever. Okay, but this specifically means while they are traveling on the plane or in the train or whatever. However, others believe it also has some negative effects in it. Be careful about empty sentences. This means that the sentence says nothing about this specific essay, topic. What we should say is, however, others believe that it has also some negative effects, such as pollution and cost, for example, or whatever your argument is. In this essay, we will discuss what are the main advantages and disadvantages of traveling, full stop. That's enough. We don't need the in below there. Okay? We're trying to write in a more succinct way. Also, Google Docs will help you clear up some simple mistakes, which will free up more time for us to help you and give you more advice and training so you can improve faster. So one of the key advantages of traveling, one of the key advantages is traveling helps the people to visit other countries' archaeological places and study about the local traditions. That's fine. Study the local traditions. So that's the second time I've deleted the. It's just not necessary. Yeah? Study the local traditions. That's fine. Because traditions are obviously human. They're obviously people's traditions. Yeah? This is because while traveling they could meet different nationals across the world, learn about various cultures, which in turn helps, because we know the subject, it's present in our mind, helps them to develop their knowledge and friendship with the neighbouring country. Okay, once again, we don't need people. Besides that, abundance is the wrong word. A considerable amount or large numbers of people. Abundant is, you need to check that in the dictionary, the definition. So a lot of people are utilizing public and private transportation for their travel. Good. Therefore, the Transportation and Tourism Department implements or is implementing new rules by increasing tax rates in order to improve their country's wealth. To cite an example, comma. So this is an example where Google can help us. Okay, Google Docs. A recent survey conducted by the Times of India, I think is the right phrase, in 2017 states that 95% of the people are spending a lot of money when traveling to different countries, which was comparatively less than 2016. Okay, was the comparison necessary there? I don't think it's essential to our argument, is it? We're talking about the benefits of traveling, not the changes in traveling. So another thing that we can delete. I think we should be going for therefore. Okay, yeah, so therefore, right? Therefore, the government implements heavy taxes on tourism and transportation sectors to gain huge profits in order to boost their own economy. Excellent. So, so we've got a logical argument here. It could be improved, but for the time being, it's okay. I would also suggest we follow the sentence guide structure for the paragraphs a little bit closer, because this will help improve the clarity and the cohesion of your paragraphs. Let's move on. Certainly, the main disadvantage of frequent travelling makes them to squander. So we can't say makes them because we don't know who them is. We can just say is. Certainly, the main advantage of frequent travelling is that travellers squander exorbitant money and it affects one's physical well-being. Okay? This is because they lavishly spend huge amounts of money, we can't say huge penny, from their future savings to travel to different places. Okay, so we need to make this into a hedged sentence. This is because they usually or often. Have a look at the end chapters to learn about hedging. Hence, the savings, you can't say get affected, the savings decrease. Yeah? Let's be a little bit more specific. Hence, the savings decrease and the future becomes questionable. In addition, due to continuous travelling, it creates hectic discomfort. It can create hectic discomfort and affects the spinal cord badly. Beautiful. What I like what you've done here is that you said one point, another point, and then the second point you're going to back up with an example. This is fantastic. This is how we get good, solid body paragraphs and following the sentence guide at the same time. So much better here. And also, let's just use more common phrases. Okay? For example, comma. Recent research, because research is the plural noun always. Recent research by the American Health Institute in the year 2018 analysed that 65% of the adults are being affected by spinal cord injury because of sitting in a slanted position during their long distance travel. Trip is better. Therefore, it is clear that travelling internationally has numerous negative effects both economically and biologically. Full stop. Okay? And then this is the sentence guide. This is the structure. And what we do there is just summarize the end of the paragraph, and it just ties it up neatly. To sum up, traveling universally provides a chance to mingle with other people and provide a pathway to learn about different cultures. You see how Google can help us? It's wonderful. However, it also makes an individual waste. It can also make an individual waste their own savings without considering the future necessity. And it affects physical health. And it negatively affects physical health. Okay, guys, so we've still got quite a lot of work to do regarding grammar. Review the use of articles and spend a good few hours on this before your next essay, really, because we need to get this under control because I can see it costing you points. This site is great. You go to here, okay, and find the closed test. Let me just check that URL. Okay, so you can just go to Google, put closed test FR, and this one comes up. This is awesome. Okay, what you need to do is, number one, review the rules. Review the rules in articles, and then copy, paste a text of information that you're really interested in. Maybe it's a Harry Potter story, maybe it's a cricket report. I don't mind, whatever it interests you. Okay, and then just articles here, and then generate test. I think it's MVR maybe, I don't know. All right, and then you just go through the document and you add the articles. This will help you a lot. Okay, so if you can do that, review the rules, then do lots and lots and lots of online tests like this exact one. This will help you get control of your articles, and yeah, it'll make it easier for you as well when you're writing essays. So let's have a look. As you know, let's see. All right, dear Suresh, working in a new company. Okay, dear Suresh, I hope you're doing well along with your family members. I'm writing this letter to inform you regarding my recent job with Pen International Company in Australia. As you know, I'm sure we've said this. No? No, we didn't. Working in a new company. Gotcha. Okay. As you know, I've worked with SOS Internationals for more than 15 years, and I was awarded as the best employer as awarded a prize as the best employer or employee. Which one? Probably employee for the past 5 years in the company. Fortunately, due to some conflict with the top management, I've been forced to submit my resignation during the month of June. As per their request, I've submitted the same. So that's... Okay, if you said you've been forced to, you have done. That's it. You don't have to say, I just did what I just told you. Okay? Sorry if I'm sounding a bit harsh, but it's really important just to write what is necessary. This is writing in a succinct style. Yeah? I've been forced to submit my resignation during the month of June. So if you've been forced, I can assume that that's what you've done. You don't have to tell me, so that's what I've done. Okay? After my hard job search, I've attended an interview with Pen International Limited, and they hired me to work for their main branch in Australia. Therefore, under the company's liability, I've obtained my employment visa and travelled to Australia during the month of August. Beautiful. Beautiful. Additionally, this job role is pretty similar to my last job, such as sourcing and hiring the right candidates for their internal project requirements, as well as the external clients' requirements. Good. Moreover, they even agreed to pay my incentives for achieving my hiring targets. Good. Or you could even just say, pay incentives for achieving hiring targets. Okay? Because if you say my incentives, it's like, I don't know, it's like your personal incentives that you decided and they agreed to do it, which is probably not the case. So they even agreed to pay incentives for achieving hiring targets. It's much better. In addition to that, my daily life routine has changed a lot. I've already joined the local tennis club. You don't need with there. And relaxing every day after my working hours. No, and I relax every day after my working hours. Furthermore, as per the local labour rule, the employer shouldn't enforce their employee to work more than 8 hours a day. Hence, I can meet my friend and I am able to hang out with... I can meet my friends and I'm able to hang out with them frequently. Hope to hear from you soon. Thank you. With love, Jeya. I guess this is the formatting of transferring it between Microsoft Docs and Google Docs. But anyway, good essay. Let me just see. Describe your own work, other updates. Excellent. So everything is covered there. That's fantastic. We've got the right language as well. So we've got the contractions in there. So this is really, really good. We just need to pay attention to the grammar. Okay. So what I want you to do now is update your error list. Review some of the mistakes that you've made, review the grammar rules where necessary, then write 2 new essays, correct these essays, then write 2 new essays, check them yourself, and then send them in to me along with these corrected essays. Okay? You're doing really well, and I'd love to see you keep on improving. Have a good day, Jeya, and all the best.